So glad I can film this video with you. Make sure to like, subscribe, and make sure to turn on your post notification bell. Okay, so I'm so glad I can film this video with you. So a lot of people I know want to grow with Christ, but they don't know how to. And I'm here to help. So basically, a lot of my friends have asked me, hey, how do I do this? How do I do this? And I've had to ask a lot of people. And I've got my resources, and I'm here to share it with you because I feel like there is someone out there that wants to grow, but they don't know how to say it. Sorry if I'm shaking. My blood sugar is low, so I need to eat. Okay. So number one. So what's your first thing you want to do is you want to get a Bible. So this is my Bible. This is the Christian Standard Bible. I recommend either getting NIV. That's my first Bible. That's the first real Bible I actually got. Not like saying they weren't all, but this is my first ever Bible. I got this at 5 years old. So it's about 10 years old. It's an NIV, so New International Version. Then I have another one, and that's my English Standard Version. So that was my most recent one that I got before my Christian Standard Bible. Basically, this one, the verse that I always go off of is Luke 6:27-31, and I will read it from the NIV to the Christian Standard Bible, and I'll show you. Basically, there's different translations. So I'm in Psalms, Matthew, Luke. Okay, Luke 9. And this one is actually, this one's very tiny print. I usually get large print, so like I was like 5. So this was about 10 years ago. As I said, okay, Luke 6:27-31. And I didn't know, but it's kind of highlighted, so it might mean something. It definitely means something. So you know how your parents are always like, treat people how you want to be treated. That's literally what Jesus was saying in this. It says for NIV, but to you who are listening, I say, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who mistreat you. If anyone slaps you on the cheek, turn to them the other also. If someone takes your coat, do not withhold your shirt from them. Give to everyone who asks you, and if anyone takes what belongs to you, do not demand it back. Do to others as you would have them to you. So, sorry I'm shaking. Like, I actually need to eat, but I really wanted to film this video. I might pause while I'm doing this to go eat because, yeah. Okay, so so all my other ones aren't usually highlighted as much. This one has the most highlighting out of all my Bibles. So what I did before I get to that one is I highlighted, for the Old Testament, I highlighted all the speakers. It took up this and this one. And then I use Pinterest a lot to help me with this. I did like the law, and then prophets, and then poetry, history, gospels, history of church, letters, and prophecy. Yeah. Okay, and then we're gonna go to, it's okay if you don't know exactly where they are. And basically, I mentioned how I highlighted who the authors are. That's how I highlighted it. So Hosea, I might get these wrong, sorry. Hosea was written by Hosea. Okay, but that's not where I need to be. I like how mine have built-in tabs, Bible tabs. This one has thicker pages. My English Standard Version Bible, that one had Bible, like it has and hasn't, but my Bible tabs that I got on those ones rich. See, I highlighted a lot and marked. It's okay if you don't highlight it, but it's good to highlight it. After I read you Luke 6:27-31, I will read you, well, I will show you some of my markings I've made. Okay. Luke 6:27-31. English Standard. But I say to you who listen, love your enemies, do what is good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who mistreat you. If anyone hits you on the cheek, offer the other also. And if anyone tries to take away your coat, don't hold back your shirt either. Give to everyone who asks you, and from those who take your things, don't ask for them back. Just as you want others to do for you, do the same for them. This was my first actual verse I memorized, and I will be getting that tattooed on me. But I actually love this one so much. It sinks into my soul a lot. Okay, so I've been marking out a lot of stuff. Not marking out, but marking stuff in it. So, and here it's not red. So what red means in your Bible, red text. This one's not red. Right here, it's not red. It's black. But in my NIV, there's certain ones that have it. Matthew, Luke. This one has tiny red text, as you can tell. That's where it is, right here. And basically what that means is it's Jesus' word. So basically what I just said is, those are the exact quote. Well, not the exact, because it's in different translations, but it's what Jesus spoke. Basically, I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, some Bibles don't have them, some Bibles do. I always get my Bibles at Mardell's. I know a lot of people who don't get them all at Mardell's. Okay, but Exodus 4:10. So people always hear the song, Moses got it in. Wait, what? I was mixing it. Moses had stage fright. David brought a practice. I haven't ever read the full Bible. That's actually what I'm working on. I actually have my little bookmark thingy because I just started on Deuteronomy. I started reading from Genesis. And then Moses had stage fright. I put a little post-it note, and I can always lift it up and stick it back on. But it says Moses had stage fright, and then eventually I'll keep doing that. But I even highlighted it because it's Exodus 4:10, and it says, "But Moses replied to the Lord, 'Please, Lord, I have never been eloquent either in the past or recently, or since you have been speaking to your servant, because my mouth and my tongue are sluggish.'" And yeah, that's basically what it's talking about. Moses had stage fright. Okay. Another thing I recommend is go on Pinterest, and I want you to search up. If you get a notebook, you can get a notebook from Dollar Tree. Literally, just go to your local Dollar Tree or Dollar General. You can get a little spiral notebook, and go on Pinterest and search up Bible study notes. So basically, I've done that. I'll show you some of my stuff in mine. This is actually from Dollar Tree. I covered it up. It was Jot, another brand Jot. I just drew over it. It's off-centered, but still. First, I did Riley notes. So let's just take a look in here. The first page I wrote, a godly woman is, and it's talking about Proverbs 20:31. And then he will fight for you, something I put in here. I got all of these off of Pinterest, and for this one, a good man of God. Okay, so what I did for this is I put verses, and I highlighted those verses in my black Bible, so which is my Christian Standard Bible. And then basically this one says, we're gonna go to number 4 because I suck at pronouncing the books of the Bible. Proverbs 5:20. So that's number 4. So number 4. Focus on her and no other woman. Number 7. Nope. Number 6. Hebrews 13:4. That's number 6. Honor her and God. So that's what it was talking about. A good man of God. That's a good man of God. Okay. And then I even did this one. Men to avoid. Men to avoid. And basically I did the same thing. Verses. And then the explanation. So number 1 is Psalms 1:1. A man who is close friends with bad company plus influences. So, okay. Luke 16:15. No, that's number 5. A man who justifies his own sins. 2 Timothy 3:2. So that's number 6. A selfish plus self-centered man. Number 8. Matthew 5:8. A man who loves to look at women lustfully. Okay? And I will let you know what lust means in a little bit. Okay, and then this is a summary about it. And I will read it all to you. Okay? Wait for God to put that man in your life. He will enjoy going to church with you. And most importantly, he will lead you closer to God. The Lord will tell you, and you will know when they are the right person. Be patient and wait on God's timing. It will all work out. If it's not good, it's not over. That one really stuck to me. This one's over sin. First John, with a J. 1 John 5:17. It says, "We are all sinners, and the serving penalty of sin is death. But because Jesus died on the cross, we can be forgiven and have eternal life. Whether it be murder or lying, it'll equal in God's eyes. A sin is a sin, and we all fall short of God's glory and sin." And right here it says, the Bible is in truth and in it. It shares what sin is equal. That sin is equal. Just because we are forgiven doesn't mean we should be okay to sin. And I actually love that. Love it. Okay, a godly wife for my girlies. This is what it says. Okay, a wife of noble character who can find. She is far more precious than jewels. Proverbs 31:10. And I even made like a little jewel, which is a diamond. She with wisdom and faithful instruction is on her tongue. Proverbs 31:26. Proverbs 31:26. She brings him good, not harm, all the days of her life. Proverbs 31:12. Okay, and this is like in a little bubble. It says, Dedicate time to God. That's your number one when you want to do these things. Encourage your husband. Pray for your relationship. Set goals together. Respect and honor your husband. Love is patient. Love is kind. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. 1 Corinthians 13:4-7. So you might be wondering, hey, what's the 31:26? So it says 31:26. You might be wondering, like, how do you find it in the Bible? Okay, so we're going to get my Bible, and we're going to go to Proverbs, okay? Proverbs, so there it is. So I'm at Psalms. Hurry up and get to Proverbs. So Proverbs 31. So you'll see these chapters. Like this one's 17. So I need to get to 31. Number 31. There's 18. 8, that's too far. Wait, there's 31. Okay. We're going to do Proverbs 10. 31:10. Okay. And Psalms and Proverbs are like different compared to the rest of the Bible, but there's little numbers. You see these? These are little numbers. And number 10, it says, "Who can find a wife of noble character? She is far more precious than jewels." And that's literally what I wrote down. And basically, I highlighted that. Okay, and then we're gonna flip the page. And then this one talks about forgiveness. So I'm going to close up my Bible. I'm going to set it aside. So, forgiveness. Psalms 86:5. "For you, O Lord, are good and forgiving, abounding in steadfast? I don't know. It's STEAD, fast. Love to all who call upon you." That's what it means. And then, this is Isaiah 1:18-20. This one's Luke 7:47. And then I put at the very bottom, "He died for you." Okay. This is about some of the major characters. I got this off Pinterest also. I got all of this off Pinterest. So basically it says, pray like Nehemiah. I don't know how to say names, so I'm sorry. Obey like Daniel, lead like Moses, build like Noah, fight like David, serve like Martha, believe like Mary, educate like Paul, protect like Peter, love like Jesus. So basically, what it means by build like Noah. Noah built the ark for almost all of the animals, one female of each animal, and one male of each animal. And that's basically what it's talking about. Okay. I'm not going to read all of these, but Bible verses for when angry, James 1:19-20, sad, Revelations 21-4, sick, Jeremiah 17-14, nervous, Philippines 4-13, thankful, Psalms 107:1. Okay, so that's what that one is. The next one is friendship. This is the most recent one I think I did. And then the seven deadly sins is the next one. So friendship, according to Jesus. If someone upsets you, talk to them. Don't hurt the ones that hurt you. Follow the example of Jesus. Never gossip. Pray for the ones who wronged us. A friend loves at all times. Proverbs 17:17. It is important to always surround ourselves with friends with friends who will always be there and always love. I accidentally messed up on that and I was not about to rip out the page. And then it says underneath like this, right here, as iron sharpens iron, a friend shapes a friend. We always want to ensure we are surrounding ourselves with people who shape us, as well as asking ourselves, am I shaping my friends too? And then the 7 deadly sins, I'm not going to talk much about it, but I told you about the lust one, and I'm going to explain what lust is. So it's the 7 deadly sins. Lust. Considering others as mere, I think it's called, I think that's how you say it. That's what was on the notes, but I couldn't kind of understand. Mere objects of desire. I'm not going to say that stuff because kids watch it, but desire. And that's what it basically means, and that's one of them. But I'm going to say the 7 deadly sins. Pride, envy, lust, sloth, or sloth. Greed, wrath, or wraith. I don't know how to say these. And gluttony, I don't know. But that's what I got all in this thing. I actually recommend doing it so much. I try doing it every day. Okay? Another thing I do is I just got this devotional. I got it at Mardell's. I get like a lot of my stuff at Mardell's, but I got this one. And basically what the inside looks like. You have to read it every day. So for June 16th, it was talking about the holiness of God, and it gave multiple verses. and then the translation. So what a translation is, so my Black Bible, this one, Christian Standard, that's a translation. Then you got New King James, and then you got NIV, which is this one. Then you got NLT, New Language Translation, I think. And you got ESV, which is English Standard Version. Yeah, there's a lot, actually, quite a bit. But this one's so adorable, and I love it. So this is what my friend asked me to ask. I just felt like I needed to share it. Because I asked someone, they asked someone, and they told me. So basically, when you start off reading a Bible, you're gonna want to start reading. These are the books of the Bible you're gonna want to read: John, James, 1 Timothy, and 2 Timothy. Those are the ones you want to go to. John probably first. John, James, 1 Timothy, and 2 Timothy. And I hope this video helped you out so much. Now I need to go eat because I'm shaking a lot. But thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. And let me know if you want more Christian content, because I am more than welcome to share it. I hope you guys have a blessed day or night.